Hello, everybody. I think we are live and set. Although there's been another delay, we are okay. We are balling. Gosh, exciting, exciting. We are, yes, right back in. I'm making sure that I am able to see the stream live chat. And as soon as that's set, we're going to earnestly begin our exploration for the day. I do apologize for the delay. It came as a result of cooking and not quite getting my timing correctly. I was supposed to have the mashed potatoes finished like, I don't know, 10 minutes earlier than they actually got finished. So there, agony. Let me know if you can hear my volume well enough. Oh, Nicodemus, Wyfat, friends, hello. Hello, Wyfat. Hello, dear friend. Nicodemus, oh, so good to see you. Huzzah, huzzah. Epical. Well, I guess the squad is here. Oh, I can see more comrades are joining in. Now, the only question is, where am I going? Where am I going? We're about to find out. I remember we defeated a pathetic teleporting wizard who, well, yeah, clearly over-relied on his flashy teleportation. Now we gotta find a way to... What? Okay, well, clearly there's something there for us. I didn't know what that was, but looks like I found a direction for us to try and traverse. Already exciting. Nicodemus says, love a good mashed potato. Yes, agreed. Mashed potatoes are wonderful. I really hope that it doesn't put me to sleep, because I feel like when I eat mashed potatoes, I can become a little sleepy, and I didn't sleep great last night, so I only the best for you guys. Yeah. Anyway, it'll be great. Nicodemus says, I do not see Wi-Fi's messages. Damnation. Agony. Well, just in case you need me to read them for you, Wi-Fi is now saying, unfortunately, I have an errand to do in a half an hour, so I can't stay long. Fucking morale damage. It's okay, my friend. Whatever you need to do, please do it. I hope we see you more soon, but if not, that is completely understandable. Well, this is interesting. I think we're gonna explore this. Agony. Well, I hope you, if you'd like, you are free to join me for whatever time you have left with us. Okay, that should be good, yes. Okay, well that looked like a bunch of rocks that I could jump on. I didn't realize it was an endless abyss, which I should have, I have a few bites of chicken here, so I'm going to try to eat them away from the microphone. I am very happy with how the meal turned out. Like, it is kind of awesome, but I have to control myself. I will not let it make me a slave of its taste. Nicodemus says, R.E. Torch, have you thought about a lantern? A couple of merchants sell it. You've seen both already. It's not a wieldable item, so you have free hands. Ah, interesting. Downside is a bit lower illumination. Interesting. I might need to do that. I do love the torch aesthetically, though, Walking around with the torch is kind of epic. Like, yeah, for aesthetic alone, it kind of wins out anything else. We'll see, though. Nicodemus says also, maybe go buy a lantern and test one out after Wi-Fi's out of for them. Yeah, I like that. I like your thinking. Let's go ahead and try that. Phantom Malice, good friend. Hello, good to see you here. This is already the whole crew's here. It is unfortunate that Wi-Fi will not be here for long, but we're gonna have to make do. This is a first. It's a strange notion. I was just thinking about it, like, man, let me never take Wi-Fi's presence on these streams for granted, because that man has done more for the stream than Honestly, in many ways, even I. So, I I would really like to stay conscious of that. Anyway, yo, smithing stone, utterly epic. Now, where do you guys want me to go? So that sure looks like a place where we could go, and I bet you it's even a good idea for me to get there, just because I'm a wizard, and I'm assuming the rune is going to be somehow connected to wizardry. But simultaneously, I don't really know how to activate the big ladder. Actually, oh yes, this is what I should probably ask you guys. My friends, do I need to go somewhere else to activate this globe, or is the solution somewhere in this building? Because if it's not in this building, I would really like to get going. But if it is in this building, I would really like to just do this. So if y'all happen to know, please, I would appreciate it. Yes. Also, fun emoji there, Phantom Malice. Nicodemus, are you able to see Phantom Malice's messages? Just out of curiosity. Anyway, let us not be here for too long. You have checked the large stone structure a bit north of here by the cliffside. Ooh, okay, okay. You can activate the globe later. It's tied to a quest. Interesting. But can I go ahead and move the big staircase down, like as a Bloodborne reference? That would be kind of cool. Large stone structure. What could that be? Alternatively, I very well may end up finally going to a mine of some kind. Because I've said multiple times, I'm gonna go to this mine, and then I never went there. So, who knows? It's kind of crazy how much we've progressed through this area. In some ways, it's not as big as I remember. In others, it sure looks like I've missed something massive over here. Man, I missed a lot over here. Do you guys want me to explore this place? Can I even explore it? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I can see phantoms, yes. Oh, great, great, Nicodemus. Okay. What am I thinking? We are going to... I kind of want to just see where the horse takes me. Wi-Fi is the only one I've noticed. Not noticing. Oh, I see, I see. Understandable. Okay, well, tell you what, friends. I am thinking that you mentioned a big stone structure. I don't see a big stone structure. I'm assuming it'll come into play later, or it is right here. If it is, maybe I should go explore it. Gods. Okay, you know what? Let's go over here. I don't know anything about this place. Seems like it'd be kind of cool to try out. Except I just don't understand how you even go about getting there. Peculiar, to say the least. Alright. You know what? This might be it. Let's try that. Let's try that for now. Unless you all suggest something else. I'll take another bite of my dinner. It's kind of epic. Oh, there it is. I see. Oh, surely this is doable. No. Alright, I love the horse parkour. No! Okay, well, this is a great learning point. Okay, don't get too eager. Wow. This thing has some horsepower. Where did I learn to ride a horse? I don't really know. Well, I wonder if he feels any offense to me mislabeling him as a horse when he's in fact the torrent. Okay. Super cool. Okay, well, that's not working. I hope you guys don't mind watching me attempt this however long it takes. I should probably I'll think of something to discuss as we're doing this, because this is one of those moments where you can probably you know, insert somebody like talking about like daily news and just like background footage of those you know, CS:GO maps. That kind of feels a little similar, just repetitive repetitive jumping. Okay, anyway, okay, that's progress. No, maybe I should take my time with this. I'll be very methodical. Oh my gosh, Sarah Hug 01 sub buddy, how are you? I am quite well, quite epic. Have you joined us before? I don't believe you have. If this is the first time here with us, well, welcome to the Deluge of Voices. I am just exploring Elden Ring for the first actual time, and yes, okay. Also trying to be a wizard. At least that's the plan for now. So, I think that's doable, right? Like, I feel like Torrent could feasibly manage that leap. Okay, Nicodemus says Torrent with his slightly jerky precision movement. Yes, truly. Her it is whatever the beast is. Understandable. Somebody, reminder, Renala's hat from Round Table Hold. Ooh, I do need to get that. We will get that later in the stream. Or please remind me a little later, yes. Agony! Okay, okay. No! Is this how it was designed? Is this intended gameplay experience? It feels like they programmed like the horse mechanics from Skyrim, but gave it double jump and made it way faster. Yeah, this feels like a Skyrim game mode. Maybe like modded Skyrim, yeah, so no! In my understanding, this is the only way to do this. And I might very well be not doing this correctly, so I don't know. No! No! Hope it is at least humorous to watch. Okay. Oh my god! No way. No way. Crit multiplier. So good to see you here. Oh. I was like thinking about it. Like I was like taking a shower today and I was like, man, is Crit multiplier gone forever? Is he okay? Should I ask in the chat? So fantastic, my friend. I am so glad you were able to come by. Delightful. Oh, what are you saying, my friend? Crit says, yes, sorry, hey, hope you are all doing well. I am too, but really busy with everything. Woke up and I might lurk a bit, but I need the sleep to... Oh, fair enough, my friend. Wish the wizard good luck. Thank you, friend. I am already feeling epically encouraged just by the fact that you're here, even if only in spirit. I have missed your recaps of the sessions. They have been missed. It actually helps quite significantly, just like having that bullet point list of what has happened of significance. Sarah says, are you enjoying playing this? I am enjoying playing this. This particular moment, maybe not as much as some other parts of Elden Ring. For some reason, it feels like there are more fun elements of this game. Like this can't be intended design, right? Like, am I doing this wrong? We'll see. Nicodemus says, good to hear you're alive. Crit multiply. Yes, it is awesome. Oh yeah. I've never gone up this cliff wall, but I have been up the cliff. Let's take a look. Could that, in fact, be the way we could go? It could. Somehow, we can make it, I'm sure. I don't think we can make it up from here to here. But you know what? It's worth a try. It's worth a try. Let's see around. I probably could have done that, but did not work. I forgot I was here. Excuse me. Okay, we try it once more. I want to get up there, and we're gonna explore this area in more or less its totality. So, yeah, I think it'll be good. I believe our next destination after this one, at least after we're done with this valley, is gonna have to be in the Crimson location, which I don't quite remember the name of. But anyway, to answer Sarah's question, how am I enjoying this? I've been really impressed overall with Elden Ring so far. It is such a different game compared to most From Software experiences, where the linearity of, say, Dark Souls and Bloodborne and stuff. I mean, even then, it's not quite linear, but this is entirely a different beast, and I've been enjoying that. It feels like there's much more of an emphasis on the player character, not necessarily in the narrative focusing on like my past or anything, but more so it feels like I can actually make anything, or I don't know. It feels like there's a lot more like flexibility with character creation, which I've been really enjoying. Now, allegedly, there could be a way up here, but it's not. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna try this way. Also, in the epic off chance that Nicodemus, you could elaborate on the stone structure that you were hoping that I visit, it'd be kind of cool. I would appreciate it, if you were to explain, because I can't quite find it, or at least I don't quite understand what you're referring to. I'm just gonna do this one more time, Oh my gosh, what a creature. Okay. So somehow this can be done, and I almost did it. I'm going to kill myself. Okay, never mind. We are not doing that. We're walking around and okay. Okay. Well played, Elden Ring. Well played. Now what is this about? Let's give it a shot. Okay. I guess we're gonna try it here in just a moment. That is humorous. There goes like 10 minutes of the stream. All right. I like to go. Sorry, excuse me. Nicodemus says Caelid is the Crimson place. Oh, thank you for clarifying that. I've definitely heard the name, but I have forgotten. Nicodemus also says I like to go there after Liurnia is most of my playthroughs. In most of my playthroughs, feels like the intended path. I don't know what Liurnia is. I guess we'll find soon enough. Chris Multiplier also says, "Man, I miss these late night adventures." We miss you too, my friend. Thank you for the nice malice. Sorry, thank you for the what? For the hey Malice and Nico, very kind. I hope the ventures are pleasant. They have been. They have been. We've been making great progress. I think this last previous stream, if you haven't seen it, I think is one of our best so far in the journey across the lands between. I was gonna say Middle Earth, but not quite. Nicodemus says the mysterious globe building. Leave it and go straight north, along the cliff edge. You'll bump into the structure before too long. Okay, we're gonna go there after I explore this little, not quite peninsula, but whatever this place is called. This is always the case, says Squirt Multiplier. Pentamel says, don't worry, wizard. I missed the Spirit Spring 2 on my first few playthroughs somehow. Okay, that is reassuring. I will now go for it, I think. I think it's time to confront whatever comes our way. But before I do, let me make sure I have all my spells equipped. Huh? Okay. Pretty cool. Okay. Okay. Well, I could have done it. I could have done it, but I didn't expect that to do that much damage, if I'm being honest. Okay, I tell you what. 2 tries is name of the game. Well, name of the game is Elden Ring, but you know what I mean. Once again. Crit says, if a creature just walks forward long enough, they will go places. That is true. That is true. Unless it's a wall. Okay. Nicodemus says, you are in Liurnia of the Lakes. You know, guys, I don't think Wizard is good with names. I'm not. I'm terrible with names. Pyrosmo was my first reaction, bumping. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I 100%. I concur. Yeah, no, I've always been pretty bad with names unless I like see them written, but even then I'm still pretty bad with names. Wow, that was kind of a cool way to waste my stuff. Oh, it's kind of that's fun. I have to remind myself I am a wizard. I always forget this, you know. Dude, no. I can honorably get him. No, I can't. I gotta go for the Estus. No! How could he do that? How did he know I was going to fire my arrow pointed at him? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, thief of fire. Dude, we killed Prometheus. What? How did this happen? Flame of the Fell God. Well, I can tell you we're not going to be using that out of our principle of not using pyromancies. Never have. But yes, no, I don't know. On topic of like names and stuff, man, I feel like as a wizard especially, I should know the names of things because there's supposed to be a degree of an encyclopedic knowledge with the image of the wizard, and so it is certainly suboptimal that I don't remember them. Because it feels like, you know, as a wizard, you're supposed to know the names of all the true names of things. Like, oh, oh yeah, for example, I mean, I've mentioned it before, Dresden Files. That one, what a wonderful exploration of like wizard aesthetics. There, people having like, you know, power. Sorry, finding other people's like true names is very important for the magic system. And I don't know, there's a lot of other things that do that, but for some reason I felt inclined to give Dresden Files as an example. You'll know what I mean. All right. There's a goblin! Okay, goblins everywhere. Well, you know what? It's at times like this that I remember I happen to have a goblin decimator. Okay. Fantastic. Well, this is kind of exciting. I gotta be honest. I am very intrigued by the prospect of us fighting a bunch of goblins. So you see, I can't confirm that that's a goblin, but my life is more whimsical if I say that it is. So this is canon now. We are going up against goblins. Crit is saying the night and the flame have always been close. Ah, man. You might want to consider fire as a secondary option. The wizards seem to like star juice more, I guess. It's true. It's true. I mean, a lot of wizards like fireball, and it's iconic for many. Oh, what is this? Vulgar militia armor. Let's actually read this up. I would like to know a little more about who it is that we're going up against. Armor worn by lean, mean, and filthy militia goblins. Freshly singed battlegrounds effusing with the stench of the dead, forbidden lands that will be excised from the memory of history. This is where the vulgar militia serve as untiring, unsung watchkeeper goblins. Really great lore. I don't quite think that's our well, you know what? Maybe am I part goblin? No, I'm not feeling it. Okay. Robe it is. Yes. You hear it? You hear? Yeah, there they are. Silly goblin. They are kind of silly. I really like their style. Okay, this is where like the lock-on really helps. You all just like run around Dark Souls or whatever and just like spam lock-on every second. It kind of spoils some of the fun of the game, but at the same time, with just the sheer richness of the textures that we're looking at, it feels like the only way to, I guess, to balance our sight and make it so that we actually can see what's in front of us oftentimes. But I don't know, who am I to say? Who am I to know? Let's see. Nothing of significance. Either way, this is not a place we've explored yet, so I am gotta be on best guard, I suppose. What do we have here? Oh, well, so these little militia guys, little goblins, have been raiding local traders. Oh my gosh, he hurt me so badly. That's kind of crazy. Okay. I am being sarcastic. It feels kind of bad, but at the same time, violence against goblins has been a wizard historical staple, so I guess I'm just getting to partake in the old craft, like my forebears. The craft of slaughtering goblins. Fantastic. Oh, nice. We are going to try and take this forward. Oh, I thought that was a goblin. My bad. Do you all think I could do it first try? I think it's possible. Now, what is that? We are going to find a way to get there soon enough. I don't know about that. I don't think we're going to touch those people. Instead, we're just going to quickly raid. I don't think I really need very much in there, if anything. If there's something that I missed of importance, y'all let me know, but I don't particularly care to bother those people. And so we continue to go. You know, this week, why don't I share, I suppose. I've been trying more, well, been reading more comic books at work. For anyone unaware, I am currently working at a comic book store, which has been interesting. I've not really ever been, I guess, into the comic book scene, but it has been fascinating getting into it slowly. I have things I can share from it. But before I do so... What? So my best hope was, in fact, going over here and somehow passing on. Oh! Never mind. It doesn't seem feasible. That's way too high up. Okay. Okay, can this be done? I don't see any way to get up there unless it's through some kind of a dungeon, which I don't imagine we're going to be seeing anytime soon. That's okay. That's okay. Let's keep it in mind and then maybe try again later, unless you guys have a direction for me to go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and, now that I've explored all this, try and return here and then head north. Allegedly there's a stone structure here that I might end up trying to explore. Let's go for it. Chris Multiplier says, no, not yet, not. Nicodemus says, I like these goblin guys. Vulgar militia. I see. Cute fellas, but a bit too angry for the size. Like Chihuahuas. Yeah, that's... Oh my god, is Chihuahua the goblin of dogs? Where are we getting with these insights? Nicodemus says, Chris Multiplier backstab animation against them is so well thought out. Is it really? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to explore that hopefully whenever we find more of them. Okay, we're gonna just head north as was advised by Nicodemus, and soon enough we'll find a stone building of sorts. We must hope. Yes. Critical Multiplier says small creatures have always been trampled upon. A sad state of affairs. Oh man, I kind of feel bad now. State of affairs, but I have also squished and spared bugs at whim. It is what it is. Truly. Truly. Okay. Now, we've been here before, right? Like, we've literally, like, done, like, this was where we found, this is where we found the ants. I'm going to enter this building, and in case I'm at the wrong building, you'll let me know, and I'm gonna leave it. Alright, you guys, please tell me if this is in fact where I should be going. Looks like I've already been here once before, so I imagine this is probably not what we're talking about. Let's see. Crit also says he still does not have a Laurania map. I guess I still don't. I'm sorry. Stumbled through and around the lake town. I apologize. Do you guys want me to go back in there? You'll be able to access the area later if you complete a certain witch quest line. Oh. Well, I should have realized. But thank you for telling me. That's good to know. I no longer feel bad about missing content. You've been here, don't remember if you want inside of the building. Okay. You've been here, I don't remember if you want inside the building, but this is what I was referring to. Okay. I mean, is this the end place? Yeah, I feel like this is the place where we fought a bunch of ants. Yeah, we've definitely been here before. What are I supposed to get from here? Phantom Alice says, no, I definitely don't want to see the wizard go through Rani's quest line to completion, whatever you're talking about. Well, I mean, I would like to... Actually, should I go visit her? That seems like another direction for me to possibly check out. It's always funny not quite having a direction in which I'm going, and as a result, I don't know, feels like I'm stumbling around the place. Sure enough, we're going to find the purpose, and I'll be able to stick to it. Okay, Nicodemus, if this was in fact the place you wanted me to go, I am going to probably go back up, because I've already explored it pretty thoroughly to my memory. Really, my big quest here is to be able to get... Oh, look at that cool pixelated light. Is to be able to get the access to the next big rune. which I'm pretty sure is important given that it's in the magic place, and I kind of want to be good at magic, so who knows. Okay, how about this? Let's go ahead and visit Ronnie and see how what she's up to. Let us see. How much have I already missed? We will know. Oh, the Snowy Witch, the other... Or... There's more than one witch? I should have known. Of course, there's always more than one witch. But either way, I think I almost killed her mother, so I'm kind of curious what she's up to. Cool. Cool. I really just want to jump off. That's okay. So I've already been here. Thank you so much for your patience. It is always funny doing this. You know, maybe right here. Maybe right here there looks like there's a space where we can go. Okay, when you last were at Ronnie's, Blad said to you, I am still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron. I see. I see. Well, let's go ahead and go down to the city of Nokron. I appreciate you giving me a direction. It's always helpful. Show underground? No. Here, show underground. So, I believe this is the city of Nokron. I know that I'm supposed to get there no matter what. So, this could be a good point to get that done. And the others want you to help Yeah, let's go ahead and help him. If he's here, that is. Is this the city of Nokron? So, I mean, this is Limgrave, right? We're in Limgrave. I think this is the right place. If I'm not in the right place, let me know. Again, you guys are incredible for guiding me through this process. I'm sure it's probably kind of like directing a child with stream comments to do something. I don't see how the two are very different. Yes, blood is somewhere in Nokron. I'm assuming this is Nokron. This is one of Elden Ring's downsides. If you go through areas before NPCs move into them. I presume we have... Well, we'll find them. Okay. Now, how well can we actually attack these people now? Reasonable damage. Much better than it was before. Okay. I don't like our odds. Don't like our odds at all. A lot of guys. Now let's maybe. No, I can't quite teleport yet, and I can use torrent, so I'll go ahead and do that. I imagine he's gonna be by that one location where we met. No, where there was no boss fight. Okay. It can be really difficult to figure out where they are after the fact, says Nicodemus, in reference to NPCs. I guess so, that tracks. What is that? No, that's intriguing. Okay, so I would guess maybe he would be up over there somewhere. We are... You know what? Yeah, we're settling in this. We are trying to pursue Ronnie's quest, or find this guy. That's our quest for today. I was wondering what it was going to be. What could be the quest? This has to be it, because at this point I have been exploring nothing for too long. Okay. Nope, he is Nowhere to be seen. Oh, that's interesting. Don't know if I've been there. So somewhere here he lies. I think I also have enough stone sword keys that I would be able to unlock the elevator that I was previously stuck at. So hopefully. Let's see, anything of importance. I feel like I've already been here before. I have not. Worth it. It'll save us the trouble later. Now let's try... What? Abandoned merchant? Not it. Not yet. Oh, this is below the well. Oh, surely he was going to be there. Oh, Hellfire! Oh, great friend. Hello, so great to see you. Did my game crash? My game crashed. So cool. Let's go ahead and reactivate my Elden Ring. This is one of the few times the game has crashed. The ERS launcher.eax shortcut is not doing anything. That's always a good sign. Please work as intended and spare us the suffering. You know, looking at that image of the wizard looking at the orb and pondering it, I do kind of relate. Especially with Elden Ring. I feel like, especially with these streams, it feels like there is a great turmoil happening inside of the orb. Parentheses, my laptop's plural. And I'm just like pondering the solutions, and eventually it works. Man, I am sleep deprived today, for which I apologize, but I'm still having a great time. I imagine the wit is like 25% lower. No, probably. No, statistically, it's like, I think it's like 60% lower if you're under sleep. You're just like, all your cognitive functions are impaired. You know what? That's a great segue. If you don't get enough sleep, I'm sure it's probably not because you want to not get enough sleep, but you know, apparently there's just an incredible amount of health benefits to getting proper sleep. And I don't mean like, oh yeah, you know, like you're kind of feeling better, but like every single facet of your life is just like becomes better if you get enough sleep, more effective. It's like, I don't know, whenever I remember back in high school, staying up for, you know, preparing for the exam the next day, and it's like, oh, if I just like get through all the content tonight, then it's all going to be worth it. But what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that it was never worth it, and that staying up all night to study for an exam is more detrimental, because you will literally just do better if you sleep, even if you study less. Anyway, we don't have to talk about that too much. There's a great book on this subject and a few great podcasts by a sleep scientist whose name I will not be able to recall until the end of the stream, because as we've established earlier, I'm bad with names, and this is not in a great state to remember a name at this time. Okay. So, okay. How much damage am I doing? Okay, come on. That's reasonable. That's not too bad. Now, can I backstab this ghost? I can backstab the ghost. Incredible. Life is better. Anyway. Let's see what everyone's saying. So yes, Hellfire, so glad you're able to make it. It's always awesome like having you join these streams. In terms of how am I doing, I am quite well today. Again, as I said, a little sleepy, but overall, yeah, overall pretty great. Pretty great. I was saying earlier about comic books. I've been getting more into comic books, partially because my job demands that I do. And it's been actually rather enlightening. I didn't expect to enjoy the comic book medium as much as I have been. It tends to be like, oh, I gotta read a comic book like while customers are not next to me. Either way, been finding a lot of cool stuff. Really, really enjoyed Absolute Batman. If you guys haven't read that, it is an incredibly maximalist piece of a superhero media. It's, I mean, you've probably seen the memes about just how insanely over the top and jacked they made Absolute Batman. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I do recommend just looking up like Absolute Batman and just looking at the art for it, because it only takes like a few minutes, or honestly a few seconds, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty insane, honestly. But I think what's been most delightful about Absolute Batman has been that they've taken the character of Bruce Wayne, you know, of course, like the millionaire, and they instead decided to explore the idea of, well, you don't actually need Batman to be a millionaire for him to still exist as a concept and function. And so they made him into a construction worker. So Batman is a construction worker that's fighting millionaires, which is kind of cool. Yeah, truly. Yo, hello. I see people are saying, no, no, Batman. Yes, fantastic. Thank you, Hellfire. I imagine me singing that might have demonetized the stream. But I've stopped monetizing the streams because I've realized that there is not enough profit to generate that is generated to justify monetizing the streams. And on top of that, it's a smoother experience for you guys when rewatching the stream. So, yeah, we ball. Also, all this was so that I could get back to the well. I hope we find our wolf friend somewhere nearby. I have quite a few messages to catch up on, so I will as soon as I arrive at the well. I believe that's the well. It was labeled as the well. Okay, so nothing here, please. It's working. Yes! To what end? I know not, but it's better than nothing. Alright, so Chris Multiplier says, shut down, time for word jumble. FSACC. Nicodemus says, as well as one might after a vacation has ended. Alas, live in a society. I see. What are we talking about? I've missed something, or I must have forgotten what we were even talking about. And this is a very long elevator. Chris Multiplier says, good. Goddamn, my cognitive function is also impaired. Very, very good. Very good. Yes. I appreciate you joining us for these streams, Crit, even though it has cost you so much. Oh. Oh. This is good. I should be here. How interesting. I wonder if the wolf is actually outside of one of these areas. Like, just... Yeah, I wonder if he's literally just, like, right here. What if... Oh, that would make sense. Am I stupid? I'm sure I am. No, excuse me. Well, no, let's not be self-deprecating. I could be wiser. Yes, that I could say. Alfar says, agreed, I work and I fish, and I work and I fish. I should get paid for fishing. Yes. And I work and I fish, and I work and I fish. For what? Just to do it again. Life is a prison. But then sometimes life hits you with this. My gosh. The sky is gorgeous. And it's got trees in it. Man. Right now, Abigail is exploring the woods nearby, looking for bugs. It is epic. She's awesome. She's kind of like, if I am to proclaim myself in any capacity a wizard, she doesn't even have to really proclaim herself as a druid, I think. Kind of a druid poet. She's awesome. Anyway, I apologize. Side hustle, selling fish on the down low. Nicodemus has a point. That'd be kind of a fun life. Just fishing, getting money for it. I suppose most people have. Oh my god.
Is anybody there?
Who is it?
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor.
Interesting.
Hello?
Is the man? Is he blind?
Someone who might... you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but, no. No, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances,
Oh my god.
is no prerequisite to serving the true order.
Racist?
You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave.
Kenneth Height is not an Elden Ring name. What is this?
A boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of powerful. Imagine just losing your epic fort, and in order to, I guess. Oh, that's literally it. We've done this before. We've literally taken this fort before. But you know, imagine just like going into the middle of the woods and just like crying out, "Somebody, free my fort!" At this point, it's probably been months since it's been taken, or maybe time just works weird. Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna talk to him again, and if it doesn't let me just tell him that yes, I have in fact found your fort, I will be quite disappointed, because I think it's supposed to be pretty straightforward, because I've literally taken his fort before. But before I say anything, Nicodemus says, never mind, sorry, Crit Multiplier says, I should work to pay those who want to be paid for fishing. Truly. Carp for 245. Wonder what currency? Euros? Do you use euros where you live, my friend? Hellfire says, lol, if I live on a coast, then maybe, but I'm smack dab in the middle of the country. Agony. Agony. Oh, Nicodemus says, I'm sorry. It's startling how fast comic books can be read compared to books. It is true, yes. Even though I do enjoy taking in the pictures. Siafa Riverbank site of Grace underground is fairly close to Blade. I will look at there. It's racist to call him racist. He's just wary of people who are different. You're right. I'm sorry. That was reverse racism, of course.
What's this, kind sir? Remarkable. The Knight Commander dead. Already. A blessing if ever I chanced upon one. Fine work, I say. Fine work indeed. I doubt that it was your intention, but the deed is done, and I commend you.
Well, thanks.
This is your reward. Go on. It's yours for the keeping.
Earth Steel Dagger. Cool.
Right then. Time for me to head. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't well. Under the Erdtree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind under the rule of true order. Which is why
I'm very suspect of this man.
In line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch.
Okay. So, are you guys familiar with the concept of political violence? And so, not to say we're going to do anything to this man, but that it is an option, and that maybe the world would be a better place if we so did. So I need to go literally the opposite way because I should. Yes, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just put a marker here, and I think that should make it easier. Oh, there it is. Perfect. So we just like let this guy who is very scared of different people come into power locally. How interesting. At the same time, his predecessor I wasn't necessarily fond of either, so maybe this isn't going to do very much or change very much. It was already going to be rough, and it's not our fault. We'll see. But yes, Nicodemus, you were saying, you were talking about, excuse me, talking about comics, yes. Oh my god, is he just not here? Okay, let's see what Nicodemus said earlier. So it was Riverbank Site of Grace. See her Riverbank. Riverbank. Okay, well, we're going to try that now. We're going to try it, and allegedly he's not far away. Thank you so much for guiding me towards him, because it doesn't feel very intuitive, the way to find him. So this is, yeah, again, help is much appreciated. Maybe he's up above. Maybe he's on this little ridge. They were saying, yeah, comics have been kind of a surprisingly pleasant medium. I have not expected for them to be as enjoyable as they have been for the most part. I found one called Be Not Afraid, which was like a fun little biblical cosmic horror, which I've not really seen done in many places. It's kind of like taking the whole biblically accurate angel angle and then what's the word? Yeah, turning it explicitly into a plot point, a cosmic horror plot point within the narrative, which is cool. I don't know. You all might enjoy it. That it's completed at this time, and yeah, good comic. Now, what is this? Oh man. So he's supposedly somewhere nearby. Now that's nice. Is there sneak attack damage in Elden Ring? Because we couldn't backstab him, one-shot backstab him previously. If there is in fact sneaking damage, that's kind of awesome. Kind of incredible. Okay. Oh, he saw me. I didn't mean to kill the creature. I'm sorry. Okay, not even close. Fantastic. Seems like I would have had to go here anyway. Ooh, a lump of flesh, my favorite. I'll have to see that. Am I just like disrupting a bunch of herders? I don't quite understand their purpose here. If they're in fact just spirits stuck, then maybe I should be killing them, but alternatively, they are in fact just random herdspeople, or herdsmen, and I'm just harassing them and making sure their life is terrible. Anyway, Chris Multiplier says he is the rightful ruler. I trust him. Yes, sneaky damage multiplier. Yeah, really, that's cool. That's super neat. I'm gonna have to try to do more of that. Interesting to think about the possibility of like an actual stealth build. Now, what are these glowing orbs? Are you connected to? Thank you, Elden Ring. I see. I was going to ask if they were connected to our Wolfman, but I was foolish. Well, whatever it takes, we're going to have to find him. I'm sure that it's not too challenging, or I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to find him. I'm hearing a whistle. I wonder if the wolf is in fact the whistler. Man. That's funny. The whistler actually kind of brings me back to a D&D session in the past. A friend of mine was running this like Greek fantasy RPG, and it was okay. I'm hearing whistling, so I'm just following the whistles. But yeah, no, a friend of mine was running a Greek fantasy one-shot. it was going to be pretty epic. And oh my god, I will tell you all about it very soon, because we found the man in the most random place imaginable. Hello, how's it going? Ah!
Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Nokron right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celibus. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are.
Dude, why are you talking so husky? Oh, I didn't mean to say it like that.
I jest. I wouldn't go that far. Besides, I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Right?
What are you looking for?
Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. And if we reach a dead end, I suppose we go back. Celibus rarely gives a straight answer. First time.
What is this man talking about? Okay. Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay, is it gonna kill me? Okay, that didn't kill me, for which I'm glad. Oh, there's no fall damage when you do that. That's kind of nice. Do I go there, though? Friends, do you want me to keep exploring it here? We found the man, and his big insight was that there was no insight. And the double jump doesn't work when you jump too far down, which was good to know. Okay, Critmos says these orbs have won a lot of invasions. Blue balls should not be underestimated. I see. Why so husky came over? I apologize. Blood protecting the wizard from the spirits. I see. Celibus is back at Rani's plateau, one of the 3 towers. You remember the nice big brimmed hat guy. You guys want me to go to him? I thought he had a quest for me. I think I should probably pick up 5,000 souls real fast. I'm going to make it very fast. It shouldn't be too out of the way. And I guess then we're going to go talk to the big hat guy. What an interesting quest line. I'm relieved to see that it's only 8:11 where I'm at, and we still have about 2 hours left, which is probably a lot of time, honestly. So it's felt quite long doing all these explorations, so it is relieving to know that it is not as long as I thought it was. Okay. Now, I do think I must have forgotten my runes right up there. Okay. No. Okay. Sure there's a way to do this simply. Come on. What do you mean? Never mind. No more runes. Agony. Every day we're a little more enlightened. Now we can go ahead and meet the man. Anyway, Phantom Malice says, before you speak with Celibus, you should probably talk to Gaiden to further his Solivus's quest. Otherwise, I don't think he'll speak with you. Gaiden, who is Gaiden? Tell you what, while Yalma possibly direct me towards who is Gaiden, I'm gonna go ahead and check with the circle, because we actually haven't talked to everybody at the circle. So I imagine somebody here might have something for us. Phantom also says, unless you want to find Nephil instead, you have options, wizard. Nephil. It is funny, like, I still don't know this guy's name.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Well then.
Brother Corhin.
May the Golden Order.
Interesting. Well, fantastic. I was saying, I don't know, my memory with names is kind of humorous. I've realized recently that I'm not great at remembering those like individual names of things but I do have an inclination in my memory towards chronological memory, as in, like, at this point I've DM'd over 100 sessions in D&D, and I could pretty surely tell you that I can go like chronologically session by session by session and tell you exactly what happened on every session that we had, at least to the best of my memory, and pretty much get every session sort of in order, which I don't know. I know most people can do that, but to me it feels like my memory is inclined in a certain way, but not towards remembering names. Hello there.
I see you found him wonderful. You are a worthy fellow tarnished indeed. Make the journey to the capital, Leyndell, that lies to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree.
Interesting.
The two fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring, for we are tarnished, and we must answer the call of grace.
Interesting. Scooby. Oh, the potion.
That potion, what I think it is. Bloody Celivis. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
I like her spirit.
I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Celivis, but don't give anything away. Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
I fear that was a mistake. Somebody not gonna get a potion that they need. My god. Well, since I can go to the foot of the Erd Tree, surely, my friend, surely I can open this door now. Never mind. Offer a bell bearing? What is the bell bearing? What have I gained from this? And this is a strange NPC. I know not their purpose here. I do like them aesthetically. What's up with the bell bearing? Nothing here. Oh, how is she? Oh, she's also gone. There might have been some developments with our smith friend.
Hello. I thank you. As your brother in arms. So what can I do for you?
I guess talk about D. I've not really heard about him.
The golden order that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the gold. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated.
Interesting.
Down to the very last.
Ah, I see. You like genocide. What an interesting character quirk. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, we are going to talk to him, and then we're going to go talk to the mage.
I took you for dinner, man, to lay out your arms then.
About
I spoke
Roderica.
with the girl. She has a gift for spirit tuning, so I
Yes.
told her everything. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago. And I'm sorry I doubted you.
Yo, we're getting some like, I guess, favors from him, kind of. Like he now views us as more of a homie. Oh, hello there.
Good to see you again. Thank you very much. I have you to thank, don't I? For persuading Master Hugh. I can happily announce
See.
that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit. I'm as yet unsure. But if I might be able to help you all, and if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Please.
Oh, well, that's cool. Okay. So we can upgrade the wolves. Interesting. You know what? Why not? Why not upgrade our spirit wolves? I haven't really been using my... Well, I don't think I've used them for anything else, so... Or whatever material we need for upgrading them, I don't think I've used for anything else. Yes, let's try it. Wolves. Go. I'll take it. I think that's good enough for now. They're a little better than they were before, and that's all I can ask for. Now let's go ahead and see what the wizard's been up to. The wizard we don't like. We'll go from this angle. Anyway, earlier, and I don't think I forgot about it. But now I don't remember the reason for why I was even telling it. Oh yes, the Whistler. Yes, of course. Fun D&D story time. It's more of a story about the band Meshuggah than it is about the Whistler. But yes, we were doing a D&D campaign. It was the first session. A friend of mine was DMing. We had like 7 players, and I was doing a little like duo character with a friend of mine, where he was playing as Jesus Plato, and I was playing as I think Tranistotle, which was like Tranistotle, like Tran, like I was like an incredibly like just bodybuilder version of Aristotle, and I was like a barbarian. It was a fantastic time. I really quite enjoyed it. Well, we were all, oh no, I was Judas Tranistotle. My bad. Yeah. Anyway, we were gonna take that whole plot line in a pretty cool direction, but unfortunately, something happened, which I'm about to tell about. We were going across a bridge with one of our comrades, and we got into an argument. This is, of course, in D&D, about where we needed to go, because we were trying to find his father, who was the Whistler, who's some local bandit, and we weren't able to. We just didn't know what to do with that. No one was really interested in that plot line. There was another plot line where we were trying to smuggle some red narcotics, which again in Dungeons and Dragons. It was just like some red powder, and we were just talking, and somebody in our music shuffle played what's it called? Excuse me, Broken Cog by Meshuggah. Yes, we were just talking, and if you've heard Broken Cog by Meshuggah, you'll understand that there's nothing good that comes of this. We didn't even realize that anybody queued it, but like, never have I seen a passive kind of regular argument, just a conversation between party members turn into like we're literally like strangling each other. Again, it's first session, so we want some combat. There was no combat up to that point. I remember, I think my character ended up grabbing the guy, the son of the Whistler, by his throat, and we like jumped off the bridge, fell into the river. I was trying to strangle him. Meshuggah is playing the whole time. We don't know why the violence is even happening. It just doesn't make any sense. I think one of the party members like broke open the carton of the red drugs and was like going at him, and I think I suffocated that party member, being a barbarian and all. He didn't die fully though. We dragged him out onto the shore, but just like that, we lost all of our content that we're supposed to smuggle, and party relations broke down, and then we never had a second session. But that's the power of accidentally turning on Meshuggah Broken Cog during a passive argument. It was completely normal, and then it all just like went to hell, just like that, because of music. Anyway, again, all in Dungeons and Dragons, no narcotics or anything involved IRL. Anyway, fun story. Thanks for listening. Good times. Hello there.
So you made Nepheli drink the potion?
Yes.
Well done.
Yes.
You are a touch more useful than I had thought.
Of course.
Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts and of the tutelage of the
Yes,
great
the
Preceptor
sorcerous
Salivus.
arts.
I
Preceptor
doubt judgment
Salivus.
will lay within the grasp of a mere tarnished, but if you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass Our Lady.
Yes.
You wish to begin right this moment? Well, your impatience, though boorish, is understandable. Let's have at it.
Okay, study sorcery. What you got? Okay, carrying phalanx. Ooh, that's actually kind of badass. Maybe. Carrying retaliation. Dispels enemy spells and retaliates with glint blades. Ooh. Glintstone iceberg. Okay. I think this is good. This is good. Okay. Let's ask him a little bit about Nokron and Nefeli.
So, you had Nefeli drink the potion?
Yes, truly, yeah, straight up, dude. Trust me, bro.
Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe.
Yes.
I may have expected too much of her to begin with.
I do wonder what the potion was.
Well, you're asking me about that,
Interesting.
are you? The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selen in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's kind of cool. We know this person. We study sorceries with her. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we got a letter of recommendation. Yes. Back in college, I suppose. There we are. Well, let's see what everyone's saying at this time. Nicodemus says, while at the round table, buy the hat. Idiot! Idiot! I am sorry, I'm the idiot. I completely forgot I could buy it. From who, though? I did not register from whom I could have bought the hat. At some point, we will get there. Gideon is a very silly way of saying his name. Though I see Phantom. I might have to put that in my vocabulary. Gideon. See. Critical Whisper says source. Trust me, bro. yeah. I do like the college illusions in their humor here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and maybe buy some of those spells. Except, how much do they cost again? How much? Ooh, that's a lot. That's quite a bit. The spell's enemy. I don't know. Is there one y'all think is worth my time at this point? I mean, the phalanx seems kind of insane. That's a lot of swords that I imagine don't do any damage, but look cool. Oh. Area, the finger, corona, the 2 fingers, sells boss clothing. Okay, we will get there soon. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We now know where we can get more sorceries in the future, and sure enough, we're going to use them. I am certain of it. I feel like with the being a wizard and everything, unlike say a melee class, one thing that we do have to do more is we have to buy spells constantly or be finding spells. Like the build is never quite complete, and you could always have more spells, and you could buy more spells, and those do cost quite a bit. It's almost like getting textbooks. Anyway, I think this is her, right? I'm kind of bad at names, but I think it's her.
My apprentice. Shall we commence the
You're a great comrade, and I appreciate you having taught me so many things as you already have.
Well. Salivus is not a name I ever wanted to hear again. But fine. If it will help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Carian royal family, and the fate of your mistress, Rani. But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny.
Oh my god, what the fuck? That's kind of incredible. Incredible lore. The man's so jacked he arrested the universe. He arrested the entirety of our night sky. That's kind of crazy. Well, I guess now we have to get Radahn to die, for sure. Okay, well, we've learned quite a bit here. Now, I don't think we have too much to do with the wolf just yet. We may return to him in due time. Now, what is even that? What? Did we go up there? I think we have, but I'm unsure of it. Just in case, I'm gonna check the little hill. We're kind of going around and making sure that most of our quests and all are complete at this time. What? What? Where is it? Surely it's nearby. Oh my god. I think it's somewhere over here. Yes. Looks right to me. Okay. Christmas Plus says all these are cool, but it depends. Spend runes wisely, or so they say. I see. Well, I guess we'll figure out what we can do. Also, wait, is this a? Oh, it is. Y'all ready for a little boss fight? I do like these quite a bit. I imagine it's not going to be too difficult, given that we have significantly leveled up since this location. Phantom Mal says Carrion Phalanx is the phalanx. Sorry, Carrion Phalanx is the phalanx spell with the highest raw damage, if I remember correctly. It also looks kind of cool. Glintstone Iceberg is decent if you want to apply Frostbite from afar, though. I've not applied Frostbite to anybody yet, so I don't really know if I need to do so. Crit Multiplier says he arrested the future. Crazy guy. Seriously, dude, that's actually like malevolent and insane and incomprehensible. We're gonna have to put an end to his evil doings. Now, let's try our Terra Magica. Oh, hello there. Oh. Okay. Well, simple as. Oh, the Bloodhound's Fang. This is okay. When I first tried to start playing Elden Ring, I remember that was like my weapon of choice. I ended up going with that one. I do remember this. Not worth too much though. It is done. Now I think we may as well continue? Question mark. Well, you know what? It seems like a good time to try explore Caelid a little bit. Why not? Why not? If it is necessary, we're going to return right back. But this way, we're finally stepping foot into a place where I genuinely don't want to be. So, facing our fears, am I right? Now, I gotta make sure. Do I have everything good? I think I do. Good spells, everything? Yes. And so we proceed into an uncertain hell. I can hear the buzzing of flies and smell the rot in the air. Just as I like it. Soon enough, we are going to unlock the Great Rune from the previous location. But for now, we might as well keep going. I tried that sword in one playthrough, shelved it after Godric because it was so unfunnily strong. It was kind of strong. I do admit. Yeah, I don't know. It was getting me through the game, and that was good. But yeah, no. I imagine if you're looking for a challenge, it probably was not it. Drowsing lightning grease. See. Okay, I'm actually kind of doing damage to these dogs. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Have we been here before? I don't quite recall our involvement with Caelid just yet. Smoldering Church. We have in fact visited a Smoldering Church. Yes, so it would seem. Huh. So oh, there it is. I was too hasty, Oh, that was that was the wrong map. That's okay though. We're gonna go ahead and still give it a try. Caelid it is. If I'm missing a whole lot of content, I am sorry, friends. Yeah, a boss fight coming up. What a life they had. This is cool. I like it. Feels extremely ominous. What even are these things? I've just kind of taken them as a given, like for granted as a part of Elden Ring experience. At some point I gotta find some form of mage armor or something, because what I'm currently wearing is not just unaesthetic, it is also extremely weak, and that's not really ideal. Is there even any point to wearing wizard robes? Except that they like flow and it's... Oh my gosh, okay. We're gonna think about that in just a little bit. Okay. Okay, well, I think we can get him. Oh my god. Actual sniper. How about this? That did nothing. Sure I can get him. Also, I just want to say that music is very ominous, and I'm quite enjoying it. Ooh. I didn't realize his arrows were exploding. What compels me to kill a friendly giant? Well, unfriendly giant, I guess. Yeah, that's what's compelling me to kill him, is his utter unfriendliness. Okay. Does not feel whimsical to strike at the heel of the giant. I feel like something really cool just happened, but I couldn't fathom it. Did he... Oh, there's another... That's what's just had. There is, in fact... There's a second giant. Okay. Let us navigate this. Do y'all hear the music? Is it not kind of really cool? It feels like something terrible is gonna happen. It kind of makes me think of the Odyssey, if y'all have seen the recent Odyssey film. Very similar sound design. Just slowly ramping up drums, getting louder and louder. There's actually, I don't know, there's a interesting audible illusion that happens with the soundtrack for some scenes in the Odyssey where they just play the drums and it sounds like infinitely... So, excuse me. It sounds like the music is infinitely getting faster and faster and faster, yet it's actually staying at about the same volume. And there's a YouTube video a guy recently made on it exploring the sound illusion. It's kind of cool. I would recommend checking it out if you'll have the time. Or at least listening to it. Not necessarily the video, but the soundtrack. Has anyone seen the Odyssey at this point? It's really nice that I can actually do damage with my sword. It didn't used to be this way. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try sorting his feet, like really sorting his feet. Not gonna really do anything. Super cool. Yes. Goodbye, giant. Felt kind of mean, but had to be done. Are we right next to the Erdtree? I think it kind of looks that way. Or at the very least, it's right over the hill. Oh my god. Okay. Caelid's built different. This is not like nothing else. Interesting. Interesting. Also, I just noticed a lot of voices left us for a moment. I imagine the connection broke. Or I said something egregious and it is done. Okay, looks like people are coming back. Fair enough. What's everyone saying? Can't hear the music. I think we can get him. Excuse me. Was this sentient rocks? Oh, I should have known. I'm sorry. I think we can get him. Get shot in the face. Yes, truly. Can't hear the music. Open your mind. Haven't seen the Odyssey, which I do watch films. I tend to stick to home viewing. I feel like I'll actually say. I don't want to be like one of the people, oh, you should watch the Odyssey in the movie theater. I have to say, the sound design for the Odyssey was extreme. Like, I have not seen a movie with a sound design more, like, integral to the feel of the film as the Odyssey. Like, the scene with the Cyclops, it sounds so raw and visceral and just kind of gets to your bones in a way that I don't see how you could do in a home viewing. You can now see the Knight of the Great Jar's red summon sign. Oh, interesting. This is a big jar. Hello, big jar. It's an honor. I'm unsure of my purpose here. I'm unsure of what the big jar wants. Can I oh, I can open the door. Hell yeah. We're about to get to the big jar mansion. Okay. Combat with spirit ashes. To engage in combat with other players, touch the effigy marker in Colosseum. I see. Oh, interesting. So is this in fact how we do PvP? Start evil session. Okay, fair enough. That was pretty good. PvP place. Well, the more we... Oh my goodness, that is actually so fucking cool. Look at that. Like, who used to live here? Is this the bearer of the hand? I feel like this is the only thing big enough that would possibly fit the whole like god hand that we've been seeing, you know? Like the hands, the fingers alone would probably maybe fit whoever this is here. Who it is, I don't know. I don't grasp it. I don't know what's up with the roots either. Something has overgrown them. Also, the skull is utterly mal-shaped at this point. Intriguing to say the least. Surely I'm onto something with that observation. We'll see. Let me explore just a little bit around here, and then we're going to go in some other direction here in Caelid. I am surprised to be at a dead end, but such as Dark Souls. You know, to make things actually a little easier, we are gonna go over here. Huh. Oh, Michael Ernest, good to see you here, friend. Good to see you. It is always delightful to have you join our company. You have not seen the Odyssey? Is it good? There are mixed feelings about the Odyssey. In some ways, I think And in some ways, I think it's really bad. But when I watched the Odyssey, it really was a, to me at least, an immersive experience. There's a lot of immersive breaking traits, but I feel like I tend to have an easier time suspending disbelief, at least than a lot of people I tend to watch the films with, and at least that's been my experience. Oh, so the bear is actually here. We are... Well, what is he doing to me? That was kind of really fucked up, bear. I didn't know you were like that. What is that animation? Him just like slamming me into his crotch. Incredible. Thank you, bear. Very, very cool. Amazing job, Miyazaki. But no, the Odyssey has a lot of great things going for it. Again, the sound design, you know, the story of the Odyssey is really neat. I think Matt Damon... I think the biggest flaw of that film is the acting, or sorry, the casting. They cast a lot of really big names in Hollywood, and it just, like, every time you see them, it's just... Yeah, okay, that's just Zendaya. That's who else could it be, you know? Hopefully we can get our souls back. Okay. That was a hell of a bear encounter. Okay, it's still going. Yes! Thank you, Dark Souls. Oh, is he gonna... He is not gonna die. He's a bear. But we gotta take a marker respawn. Better than nothing. Yes. Crit Multiplier says, yes, if only we got some cool arenas. Are there some cool arenas, in fact? Interesting. These are not giants. They are titans. Oh, I see. Okay. But I don't think anyone mentions these giant skeletons. Well, I don't know. The giant skeletons, to me, are quite intriguing. I have a flashback. I feel like I've been here once before, when I was but a bit new to Elden Ring for the very first time. Whoever's joining, welcome in. Welcome to the Deluge of Voices. I feel like, as always, I should kind of clarify. I've played a bit of Elden Ring in the past, but I never beat it. Didn't get too far in, and so now I am just going through it as I should have that when I first began playing. And so here we are. And I'm a wizard, which was kind of, I think, kind of cool. But yeah, anyway. Let's see. What am I even doing here? Yo? Ooh, now that's exciting. A rock sling spell. I imagine the fact that we can summon meteorites would mean we probably have enough intelligence to sling a rock. Oh, excuse me. Ah. Man, you know what? At this point, the Glint Blade is kind of mid. I feel like the Glint Blade has not been doing nearly as an amazing job as it used to. It used to be like the go-to spell for everything. Now the Glint Blade is kind of just there, mostly. It feels like actually it takes a little too long to cast. Oh, Traveler's Hat. That's cool. Perfume bottle. What did we use perfume for? I forget. I will think of something to do with that soon, I'm sure. Bear witness. Yes, Crit. Thank you. I didn't like that. What am I doing in this land? Come on, please. I guess Elden Ring moment. Okay. Oh, Scarlet Rot. What does this mean? incredible. I imagine I'm short for this world. Do I have a way of curing this, or am I in fact done and gone with? We'll see, we'll see. Also, just want to say, I am impressed that Crit and Nicodemus are still here. I know it's very late for you guys, so I am deeply honored that y'all would still be here at this time, especially given that y'all said that you might not be here as much. Crit, you've been one of the most vigorous commentators as of today. So I don't know, missed you, comrade. Yfat, did someone say bear? Yes. Oh my God, Yfat, it's been so long. What's you up to? Have you returned from your errand, or are you only departing towards it? We still have more than an hour, so if you wish to join me on my endeavors, you're more than welcome to. How many great runes? I have only one great rune. Very neat. Tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and remove our iconic spell and try something new. We're gonna try the rock sling. Summon rocks from the earth and send flying. Okay, let's try it. That's some distance. That's a pretty good distance spell. I like it. Nicodemus is, oh my God, getting to 5 a.m. for Nicodemus, that is brutal. That is, my God, I am very honored that you would be here. But yes, Yfat, yes, we encountered a bear, and it did things to me that I'm not going to talk about. But I don't know how related the bear was to you by any chance. Boosts gravity sorceries. Let's see, what is this? Staff embedded with dark purple glintstone, said to be a fragment of a meteorite. Boasts high sorcery scaling and boosts gravity sorceries as well. However, the staff cannot be strengthened in any way. You know, I mean, that's kind of relieving if I'm being honest. That's kind of really relieving. Because that means I don't actually have to worry about leveling anything up. Let's see here. Can I just equip it? I bet it's gonna be super heavy or something. Am I gonna start fat rolling? I feel like I'm not fat rolling yet. Cool. Critical Part says Yfat return is a gain though, but not for the wizard, I'm sure. Yes, fair enough. I mean, it's always nice to have Yfat here for company. Yfat, for anyone new here, Yfat is the man behind the slaughter. That's it.
Dear customer, yes, right this way. Right this way.
I'm sorry. Who is this? Are you a flower? What? Ooh, the squishiness beneath my feet is kind of wild. Oh. Well, I'm thankful for not having died.
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way.
This feels like an ambush. The music is getting more intense. Hello there.
Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
It feels bad, man. You know it's the game's grimdark when the merchants are begging you for their life. Okay. Well, I'll buy what you got here. Poison clump? Let's get a few. Oh yes, we have the traveling garb. Garb of a traveling perfumer of no renown. The thick front apron, the badge of a perfumer, has been replaced with a more simple one made from a soft leather. I see. I don't imagine we'll be using it, but just to confirm, let's see how it looks. Interesting. I kind of like it actually. At least for now. It's not quite wizardly, but it feels like a cross between. Yeah, it feels like a cross between what I already was and. Okay, that's kind of too far. I actually I don't know about this. You know, for an area as messed up as this, I feel like I can look a little bulkier. I think for now, yes. And there's always got to pay tribute to the glorious sword graves that sprout around the world. The Battle of Ionia. Radon and Melania locked in stalemate. Then the Scarlet Rod blooms. Interesting. I'm sure it'll make more sense later. Huh. Nicodemus says, Crit Multiplier, there have been character developments during your absence. Oh. Did you mean Wifat? Oh. No, Nicodemus, what have been the character developments? I struggle remembering. I feel like I've developed, it's quite a lot has happened. Crit, were you there for the agonizing twist of fate where our glorious errant Wifat had been consumed by madness? I don't think you were there. You were still there with us when that happened, but it was quite tragic, and it is now one of my big goals to return him to sanity. Lifesteal Fist. You know, Evil Wizard, kind of tempting, not gonna lie. That would be kind of a fun build, potentially. We'll see. I'm not gonna be evil. No, I'm a good wizard. I'm honoring the memory of a paladin. It's kind of awesome having a cape as I ride this horse. Oh my gosh. Is that a shrimp? Oh my god, can I actually do this? Excuse me, I'm not doing this. Okay. I'm just kind of letting the world take me, you know? I can backstab him! I imagine I'm gonna die. Not today. That was an unfortunate amount of damage. Okay, dogs are consistently a pain. They're never not. Okay. Let's see. What if I just cast all my meteors at this one person? It won't do anything. That's what'll happen. Okay, well that actually did damage. That was kind of cool. Slowly we're exploring. To what end? I don't know. My feet are taking me in a certain direction. Sometimes the most important journeys in Elden Ring or in any of these games, I think, happen when you just let your feet take you in a given direction. Great dragonfly head. I don't imagine we're going to be using that. I don't know what those are. They are ominous. I did not mean to waste my Estus flask. Okay, buddy. No! A war allegory. both dead, curled in each other's arms, suffering. But a stake of America comes in clutch. It was, in fact, not a loss at all. Okay. Okay, actually activate the book. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. Let me see here. Oh, the pot has been disabled. Okay. Okay. Huh. I actually activate the book. This one. Okay, I think this is one of the last things I remember. Yes, Wi-Fi going mad. It was quite unfortunate. I am gonna fix him. One day it's gonna happen. I'm also beginning to speculate that the bear might be a figment of my imagination, like in a Fight Club kind of way, where I don't know, his presence here has been strange. I don't fully grasp what he's trying to do. Oh my god. Or like as in like I don't quite understand his motivations, and certain things make me think that he's in fact not real at all and is actually just I guess an idea more than anything. Okay. Yes, yes. Die upon my blade. Very good. I don't know what they are. It would be kind of cool to find out, if I'm being honest. Absolutely fooled. So the meteor has a pretty limited use in terms of what I can actually do with it. Oh, I have to remember that I have my staff equipped. I have the meteor staffs. Oh, I should be using that. I should be using that frequently. Yes, let us now experiment more with it more intentionally. Let's see what everyone's saying. Okay. I missed some stuff. Okay. Okay, Great Multiple says, I think, okay, never mind. Nicodemus says, I was referring to Errant, Bear, and all their shenanigans that have happened over the many streams now. Elden Ring does do capes well, but those bug creatures are another fun to parry enemy. Couldn't be me. Now that right there looks like a fun to meteorite enemy that I'm going to meteorite in a second. Also, Nicodemus says, Sekiro thankfully gives you a cheap tool to one-shot dogs early on. Aside from that, they're the fun, typical From Software dogs. Truly. Crit says, Shrek has invaded your game. Has Shrek invaded my game? I mean, we're just voices in your head at the end of the day, too. No, and it's not like that, no. But I think I have more reason to believe with the bear. It sounds so arrogant to be like, oh, you guys are voices in my head. You are, narratively, functionally you are, to the wizard here in this world of Elden Ring. Because how does he know this? How's there... I mean, am I not a voice in his head functionally as well? I don't know. There's suboptimal. Okay. Wifet says, who knows really? Have you seen me and the bear in the same room? That's true. I don't think I've seen you in a room though, so I don't know. I maybe you are the bear. Crit says, I have seen a bear and a room in the same Wi-Fi. Yeah, in the same Wi-Fi though. Yes. But truly, this is my point exactly. All right, now let's see. Utter mistake. Utter mistake. Did not mean that. Okay, that was much better. And so we are kind of getting epic. That was fun. That was fun. I actually am really enjoying the meteorite. It looks like it didn't even require that much magic, comparatively speaking, when I was using the staff, the meteorite staff. So that works. Now the question is, what am I doing here? What exactly is this ruined church place? Surely there is a reason for me being here. One that I am unaware of yet, as of this time. Of course, more dogs. Oh, is this kind of a fantastic weapon against dogs? Kind of feels that way, just with the lock on and everything. Now, is there anything else here for us? Oh, little... I bet you it's a rune. Never mind, Poison Bloom. We'll read the item description for this later. Ah. The swamp calls, says Wyfat. What do you mean? Is there another character I'm unaware of? Oh, surely there must be. What? What do you mean? Since when? Since when can you do that? Enemies in Elden Ring are really good about hiding that one move that they can just absolutely destroy you with, but they don't do it until you are comfortable with their moveset. Kind of incredible coordination on this man's part, but he's not meant to be. You know, just for fun, let's see how my wolves are doing these days. Hello, comrades. Welcome in. These are kind of insanely sized. Have they always been this massive? Or was it me upgrading them that did that? Like, they don't... I mean, of course they don't look human, but sorry, they don't look even wolf-like. They look almost werewolfish. Nicodemus says, I ought to try sorcery playthrough in Elden Ring. I've done various physicals and a few faith builds, one intelligence build too, but that was purely to boost in scaling weapon, to do any casting. I see. Oh my gosh. I appreciate the wolves for their help. Alright, Terra Magica, go. Get a wolf. I'm trying to pick the right spell. That is significantly more damage than I was previously doing. I do like the wolves. They are a nice bastion against my foe. Oh. This is... oh, no. I do like the encounters where I have a lot of allies and yet a lot of enemies. Like this right here. It feels fairly strategic to a degree. Oh, never mind. The wolves are dead, which saddens me. Oh, these are little nymph creatures. They aren't actually like fully grown. They say. I feel kind of bad almost. They're so tragic. Why am I doing this? Die. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like mushroom overgrown graves. I do really enjoy that. And was that in fact the boss room? Sure looks like it. Am I gonna get teleported or something? Nope, all clear. Meteoric Ore Blade. For a second I thought it said Meteoric Orc Blade, and that made me wonder about, I guess, the existence of orcs in the setting. Also, we never looked at the Sword of Night and Flame. Sounds like something George R. R. Martin probably put in the game. The Storied Sword and Treasure of Caria Manor. Caria Manor. Which one's Caria? Oh, right. Yes, I recall. Astrologers who preceded the sorcerers established themselves in the mountaintops that nearly touched the sky, and considered the five fire giants their neighbors. Okay, cool. Now this here. Oh, that looks badass. Katana forged from meteoric ore to dispatch life forms born of falling stars. Deals magic damage. The blade is weighty, known to deliver slashes of such ferocity that the impact is said to resemble the crash of a falling meteor. Very interesting. I don't think I meet any of the requirements necessary for it, except I'm pretty close to the strength requirement. I do want to try it out just for a second. So, I'm not really much of a katana person. I will have to put that down. It looked cool, but not my style. Yes, my precious carrion sword. Okay, we continue on. I'm gonna drink some water. Better stay hydrated. Everybody, if you have not hydrated, go ahead and hydrate. Epic hydration reminder. We are all nothing without water. But dust, you know. Okay. Great Mouse Power says, it's fun. It's fun. The thing I love about sorcery is in Elden Ring is not the power, but that you can reset to spell number 1 with 2 inputs. That is kind of cool. You're right. Okay. Yeah, the whole system here. Yeah, that is nice. I mean, for me, it's just 1 input. That's nice. Dire wolves. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess dire wolves. That's fitting. Are they dire wolves or are they just wolves? It says lone wolf ashes. Oh, it's like I combined several lone wolves because in media lone wolves are absolutely like insane and epic, and so what I did was I made a pack of lone wolves from different media. Fantastic. I don't know how worth it was to explore this little location, but it is done now, which is all I can say, I guess. So these little centipede people, honestly, I should probably not. I'm not gonna bother them too much. They're just minding their business. I for a second nearly crashed, which might be a divine sign that I should in fact be eradicating them, but hopefully not. So, interesting. Oh, malicious wanderer has invaded. Who could it be? Well, I'll tell you what. I think I have my spells. I have everything. Oh. I am very, very wary. He can come from any direction. That sure looks like the malicious wanderer. Is that Errant? Who is that? Hello.
Hey!
You don't have to be that malicious. The Silent Blade. I see. Oh, I see. Idiot! Idiot! No! Okay. That was not what I had wanted. Okay. 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 I see. I do wonder if this is Wyfat, or if this is some other man disguised. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh man, this man is doing some crazy stuff here. I am low health at this point, which is fair. Okay. Oh, I see how it is. Well, I did not have enough healing there. Good fight. It makes me wonder who was this, the Silent Blade. That was impressive, impressive. Okay. I'm getting caught with... Oh, that wasn't Wyfat. That wasn't Wyfat. Okay, well... Intriguing. A new wanderer joins the narrative. I apologize for losing that. Feel like I could have done it, but that's okay. You know, like sometimes like you do get like a matchup and you're like, okay, like I feel like your skill level is we're sort of similar, at least kind of a little bit. And there's like moments when somebody invades and you're just like there's just no way I am thwarted. What the fuck? I'm really good at killing dragons. Wow, this is really exciting. Super encouraging. Decaying. There's no way. I am not built like this. I'm not built to fight dragons. That seemed like an equal trade. His damage against mine. You know what? Maybe I should be using my bow. Okay. Not quite reaching his head. I don't imagine this is something I can do. Like, yeah, like this is one of those moments where it just doesn't quite feel right. Oh, what? Anyway, all the more lessons for us, I suppose. Surprise Rot Dragon. Yeah, the surprise dragons have been a massive theme in Elden Ring. Feels like in most games, the dragon is like, oh, lots of foreshadowing towards the dragon. Here it's like, okay, the dragon... I mean, literally in the previous boss fight, the dragon just appears almost miraculously. Okay, hopefully he doesn't bother us too much. I don't really want to fight him right now, but I imagine soon enough where I need to get his heart. He's the kind of fight that I don't mind inviting a certain bear or errant to fight alongside. Man, but poor errant, I don't imagine we're going to be seeing him soon. Okay. Ignore me. Yo, Cathedral of the Dragon Communion. Cathedral of the Dragon Communion? What? Is this what I think it is? Is this the place where where men become dragons? I don't wish to do that. I better be safe. Ancient Dragon Apostle Cookbook. Yes! That's what I wanted. I wanted a cookbook. All the dragon setup it was for the cookbook. I do wonder if there is a significance as to why all the dragons are decapitated. If that is somebody desecrating the altar, or if they have perhaps never had heads to begin with. Oh no, those look like heads on the floor. But it looks like somebody intentionally went around and destroyed them all. What was that? Am I not alone here? Ominous, ominous, this place. Let us remember it. I don't intend to ever become a dragon, but if it is absolutely necessary, I may tempt fate. Well fought. Okay. Don't quite know who we just killed. You know, sometimes you just like walk by an NPC and you feel like they're gonna attack you if you don't do anything, and so you attack them first, and then later learn that they were in fact a plot relevant character. His solitude concerns me. Oh, another one. So that, whatever that is, I feel like it certainly must have rivaled the original bearer of the God Hand, at least in its scope. Now that looks like a place for us to explore in great depth, and I'd even like to. You hear the distant screeching. Let us keep exploring. I'm liking Caelid, in a strange way. Like, it feels like I probably shouldn't be touching most things here, and I'll probably die if I really try to do anything. But it still feels cool. Oh, I remember you. You were a monster earlier. But I've grown. I've changed. I'm a powerful wizard now. You don't scare me anymore, bird. Horrific bird. My god. The bird does scare me. Never mind. I apologize. That's honestly such a cool design. I would really like to just buy a 3D printed head of that bird. I do like very, very toothy heads. It's fun to kid bash with those. Time for a little self-promo. I do grimdark miniature commissions if anybody's interested. Not cheap commissions, but the kind you typically can't get anywhere else, except unless you live in Europe, because all the European kid bashers are like insanely grimdark, and I aspire to. You know what? If any of you guys live next to Germany or by Germany, there's a fantastic kid basher called Witchmonger. My God, that man's work is actually absolutely like different caliber compared to everyone else in the hobby. Would highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. Ah. Okay. The music does really remind me of the Odyssey. No! Yes! Okay, well, I remember when this bird was absolutely outside of even consideration in terms of fighting. So that felt like a triumphant moment. Those dogs, though, I have no intention of facing them. especially fighting 3 at the same time. It does not sound like in any way a good use of my time. So we're gonna move past that and try to go straight for that big castle over there. Completionists would tell you you're supposed to kill every single dog every time you respawn. That will not be us, not today. Yo, epic golden seed. Look at how evil that dog looks. It's just like the massive red glowing eye is. Kind of tasteful, actually. That's tasteful character design. You'd think that'd be too much, too on the nose. And in a way, they kind of are. They're like kind of really over-the-top metal album covers. But yet it still kind of works. We're just gonna walk around. And yeah, before I go too much deeper, let me see how everyone's doing. What is that? Is there a war happening? Alright, I'll let y'all kind of watch it while I'm... Yeah, alright, please spectate, my friends. That's badass. I'm going to actually crouch so nobody sees me, and I'll just spectate. Yes. Yes, Nicodemus says, wolves are pretty mid-tier summons based on my experience. That is to say, you're probably one of the more fun summons to play with. They don't win a fight for you, but they do stuff. Yeah, they're fun. I've been really enjoying them. Meteoric Orb Blade isn't the strongest katana, but it really is a... Sorry, it really is... What? It really is a fun one. One of those intelligence scaling weapons I used. I see, okay. Nicodemus also says, just confirming, but you hadn't read the blade itself, right? The blade itself. I started the blade itself more than once. Each time the audiobook either got taken down from YouTube or I lost interest. I really want to read the blade itself. I read The Devils by Abercrombie, and that was a really fun book. I really had a great time with it. Parts of the action scenes dragged, but other than that, from start to finish, really just a pleasure the whole way through. I would like to read it. I would like to read the blade itself. That actually might be my next big book I end up reading. If you haven't already, actually, on a similar note, if you like grimdark fantasy, there's a one called Between Two Fires that came out a while ago, but it is, yeah, a very one-of-a-kind grimdark experience. We're just following a man and a girl walking, like getting through a plague-ridden Europe as angels and demons like tear up the landscape. It's pretty cool. Very surreal, abstract writing as well. Cool stuff. Anyway, Crit Multiplier says, a dark shadow, a gray terror loose. I'm getting cut by his age. Oh yes, right. That was the moment we got invaded. I'm sorry, I'm kind of behind on everything. Just look at that dog fighting. Yes. First toxic dragon from software, I think. Really, that's kind of crazy. I would have thought they would have already done that, like a lot. You still need to go to the swamp, take drugs, become a dragon. Yes, I mean it's very explicitly like it feels like a drug allegory. Everything they have with like the consuming the dragon hearts, with people trying to become dragons. It's like it's literally in the name, you know, chase the dragon. Like. Yeah, it's there. You still need to go to the swamp. I guess I'll have to go to the swamp. When you say I still need to go to the swamp, do you mean like that swamp over there? You're waiting for me in the swamp? My god, I guess I have to. Christmas person smoke weed every other day. Interesting. Can you? Are you in Netherlands? I forget where you live. That's interesting. He can't scare you, but he can't kill you. The dragon? Yeah, fair. I like the little T-Rex hands on the dogs, says Nicodemus. I could reserve a library copy for early September, and I've been thinking about it, given my recent dark fantasy readings of the blade itself. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I mean, if you end up going for it, I will join you and get an audiobook. That felt like an undeserved kill, but I'll take it. Man, that's a lot of dogs, I just realized. That's extremely brutal. What even are these? How did these get here? It feels like they should have been eradicated by now. Like, how is that a thing that these knights just have to deal with constantly? That's extremely metal. Have you thought about that? For just like, wait, these guys, like, their job is to constantly patrol these burning graveyards of their fellow men and giant werewolf abstract looking dogs, and every day presumably just fight these beasts over and over and over and watch your brothers die again and again. And for what? To kill more giant dogs? Kind of badass. Really badass. I'm kind of admiring this castle now. It feels kind of mean, the notion of me actually taking it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ah, that's what I deserve. We're gonna start slowly sneaking in. Huh. We could try a September read along on it. September in Discord. I thought I am down for it. I am sorry for I am trying to read the books, my friend. I swear it has been busy, but not a good excuse. Absolutely idiotic. Love using the wrong thing. Not even close. Okay, we're just slowly gonna sneak in here. And in the scenario that I'm really supposed to make it to the swamp, I will go ahead and get to the swamp. But I want to find some kind of a, what would you call it? A grace. As soon as we get to a grace, like that one over there, we can maybe backtrack towards the swamp. Man, it feels actually so cinematic and epic getting in here. My only wish was that for it to be easier to crouch while using the binocular, not or the monocular or whichever the telescope. I do really find the music kind of delightful and ominous here. Okay, we're gonna maybe even go ahead and try that little teleporter over here. Okay, Dark Souls 2 never. Okay, wait. Sin was a toxic dragon. Yes, it was Wi-Fi. Yes, you're right. I was thinking. Yes, these two never forget. Christmas Splatter, but I did. Yes, what a job. I hope we're done. Pays well. Truly, yeah. It's extremely metal. Oh wait, is this Radan's fortress? Feels ominous. Let's go ahead and give it a teleport. The rot mutates its victims. Interesting. Cynic indeed probably counts for a toxic. I would say Cynic totally counts as a toxic dragon. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, that's kind of cool. Garlands of swords and shields. Oh, the music is going hard. Now that's kind of beautiful. They literally don't even have space to make a stake for more than one person to burn on. Sorry, for less than one. Yeah, sorry, excuse me. They had to put multiple people on a stake instead of giving them separate fires. I'm really enjoying this music. Feels like I gotta walk slowly through here just so I can savor it all. Oh. I think we got the festival. Oh my gosh. Hello there.
Thought I might find you here. I must admit, I was a little worried. We missed our meeting. But it looks like you're still in one piece, eh? You must have heard by now, right?
What?
The star-scourged Radahn holds Rani's fate in stasis.
Yeah, I did
Once
hear
it's out
that.
of the way, it'll spring back into motion. So now, we stand against the demigod once known as the strongest of them all. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang.
Anything else?
Into the fray together, eh?
That sounds good to me.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, my friends, do you wish for me to proceed?
Champions, welcome. The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle. Defeat the general,
Oh my God.
glory, and grab that great rune. A celebration of war. The Radahn Festival!
Oh my God. Okay. Alright. For a second, I thought I heard knocking. I think it's outside, I apologize. It scared me. Okay, well, this is intriguing. Yo, comrade!
Ah, you came. How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find you here. By the by, do you know for whom this festival is being held?
I guess we're done.
Well, it is none other than General Radahn himself. To think
This is
I could face a
kind of
great
awesome.
champion of the Shattering, a demigod in the flesh. Oh, gosh. In truth, I quiver at the thought. Such is his frightful repute. But the fear simply assures me the ordeal is worth undertaking. Be
I
sure
like
to
that.
get a good vantage, my friend.
I got you, friend.
Iron Fist Alexander.
Alexander, yes, I forgot your name, I'm sorry.
How to unflinchingly brave this ordeal.
I witnessed it. You better hold to it.
Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend.
Yes. Hello? Who are you? Polite bow? Well met. Is that a corpse? No, that's just wood. My friends, now my question is, where do you wish me to go? Do you wish for me to proceed onwards? Do you wish me to give it a try? Or do you wish me to go to the swamp right now? Red clothes soldiers are red down soldiers, aka red down soldiers. Ah, red main soldiers, I see. It is haunting. Beautifully haunting. I'm gonna go proceed forward. I am compelled. We are gonna wrap up our stream in about 22 minutes. But soon. Hello.
Are you good and prepared, young chum? The festival begins.
Gale, my friend. I guess I'm. Are we ready? Okay,
I see. When you are ready, come to me.
I understand. Okay, well, when Nicodemus says save or done, so unfortunately for now we are going to. For now, we're going to go back. It is not time for a done yet. We are now going to go to the swamp. where we were called by Wyfat. I am so excited. 20 minutes seems dead disrespectful for a shard bear. Yes, you are wise, my friend. Soon it will happen, though. Now the question is, what is it that we await at the swamp? What calls to us? Let me see it, if only one last time. Your splendid blade dancing among the scarlet rot. Millennia? Is that it? Oh god, well, something out here is calling to us. Well, we're gonna find it. In truth, I know not what it is. But I know it's important enough for us to investigate. Excuse me? That's one of the red mains. Okay, well, I'm glad that Torrent doesn't care about the Scarlet Rot. Because I sure do. Excuse me. Yeah, this might be what Wyfat was talking about, this giant tree here. Oh, what is this? Commander O'Neill! Well, I must be sure to use my stuff. Well, no. Okay. Alright, wolves. Get them. I trust in you. I could have totally used my perfume there and that would have actually worked nicely. He's not prepared for the meteor strike. No one's ever prepared for the meteor strike. Okay, of course, as soon as I try to back away, that's when I get hit. That's the morale. Sorry, not the morale, but moral of the story with any From Software boss. I think he's not gonna do anything if we just kill all of his men. I hope he doesn't respawn them, because that would make the fight kind of horrible. Please, no more. Don't summon any more. Do not summon any more men. What is this? I'm really kind of not getting my spells right over here, as y'all can tell. I've pretty much used all of them on the wrong staffs continually. I don't imagine this is something I can actually feasibly do right now. Yes, unfortunately, not this time. You missed her. 20 minutes. Okay, no, sorry. You missed her. I missed her? Who did I miss? I missed her? What? Wait. Wait. It's just like a random person. I don't know who this is. Who could I have missed? Oh, there's a lot of them here. Okay. I've missed somebody. Somebody worth note. Okay. I will have to go back there, but I don't feel confident in fighting those people. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely want to keep my 14,000 souls if I can. Who did I miss? Who could I have missed? So started somewhere here. Do you guys all know what I'm trying to find? I feel like y'all are in on something that you all know about, and Whitefed is just trying to get me to explore. Isn't the trigger for missing her to kill O'Neill? Okay, so by dying to the boss, we haven't missed her. Trigger points. What's happening? Hold up. Let's pause for a second. No, that's not it. Let's upgrade our souls, so our level, and see what we can do. Level up. Yes. No. How could this be? I am almost there. Okay. Just a little bit more. I think that should be enough. Yes. You know what? We need a little more strength, I think. Or actually, no. We need a little bit more vigor. Vigor has been kind of useful, to say the least. Y'all hear that incredible dissonant violin? It's kind of awesome. All right. So somewhere here. Is there a general direction you'd like me to be going? I know not what y'all want me to find. Invaded by... Okay. I don't know who this is. I don't want to fight them. I want to fight them on the ground. Oh, this is how I like it. What? I am getting invaded from every direction. Yeah, oh, multiple invaders. Very cool. Oh, hello. I apologize. What the fuck was that? What? Who is this woman? I found her. What is this? What was that? Can I find her again? I feel like something important just happened and I didn't get to partake in it because I was a fool. It seems like it happened somewhere here. And I think so. That was an NPC. So it was an NPC, and maybe she'll come back. It'd be kind of unfortunate if this was a one-time encounter that I squandered. Malicent? I'm too far away from my screen to read that. If anyone can say in the chat, I would be able to see much better. Oh man, what's up with you? I'm sorry. Apologies. What? What? I can't read it. What's so much? What's happening? Who are you? Wanderer. Who is shooting that at me? Okay. Oh, there's quite a few people here. Okay. Tell you what, the wizard's locking in. Oh, the wizard's fucked. Okay. This is not a person. This is 100% an NPC. Fuck. There's somebody else here, and that worries me. Is this a player? Oh, this... I can't, I genuinely can't tell. This is Wanderer? They feel like a player because they're actually like are effective. Wrong spell! Chat, is this real? Millicent is the invader. Guys, was that? What was that? Did I actually get invaded, or was that an NPC? Because like it felt like the UI was insane if it was an NPC. Am I a fool? I feel like I must be. Okay, we're gonna go back out here and assume that there's a chance she comes back. If that was actually an invader. Nobody tells me. I understand. So, nothing as of yet. Okay. Interesting. Will no one answer me? I understand. Okay. Oh. Well, that's an NPC then. I got totally mocked by an NPC. Okay. How are you like this? How are you so good? How are you so insane? Okay, please. What is this? I'm so out of my league here. Fuck me. Valeria is not an NPC? Interesting. Well, I presume we gotta try that one more time. Tell you what, this is I'm declaring it officially. Last life. Last life. After that, we're gonna teleport to the festival, and that we're gonna end today's journey. How is it possible for her to not be, or I don't know. It is confusing. So that looks like a player to me. Oh my god, horse, no! This is kind of terrible. Wow, Scarlet Rot. What is going to happen to me? Sure hope I don't rot away. I don't imagine I have many chances here, but you know what? So long as that's 100% a player. Okay. 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 I am getting kind of destroyed in some ways. Okay, I can't do anything. Okay. I apologize. Swamp of Death, yes. Okay, tell you what. Last life is actually right now. That's actually how this works. Last life is this one. I was busy fighting Calamite. That's quite a lot of crossfire. Swamp of Death. Never realized how epic fighting a player looks when you're both on a horseback. It's kind of badass. Okay. Well, I'm sure she's still around somewhere at this rate. And if she's not, then perhaps I am spared. There is a lot of crossfire happening. Where? Okay. You know, it does make me wonder. Oh, no. What was that? What is this? Oh, that's her! I think I'm really kind of getting like stream mogged right now. So what I meant final life is like right now, final life. Okay. Incredible. I don't know, I do feel like personally challenged, like very much so. Who is Valeria? Will we ever know? Is this a recurring character? Is it one of you guys? If one of you is Valeria, deep respect, very cool. Please come back. It would be awesome to have you here again. Oh, there you are. You sure look like a player. How? How does it do that much damage? Okay. You know what? Okay, fuck this. Okay, of course you're here. Okay. I really I don't feel like I am good enough to do this. Oh, I got a hit in. Fuck you. I got 2 hits in. I do have so many fucking spells. Okay. I think this may very well be it. Holy shit, I'm actually using a shield. God damn it. No, I am extremely outmatched. I think we are done here. I do not imagine I can do any progress, and it is already time. I apologize for not being good enough yet. One day. One day, my friends. Oh. Fuck. I guess this really is it. I was gonna go to the festival, but we are continually getting mocked by Valeria. So much so that I can't even fast travel to the festival. I'm just gonna say now, I think we are done. I think we are done. Yeah, I think we're done. I think Valeria's aura is too much. We cannot proceed further. Let me look at the tree one last time before I log off for the evening. If there's anything else you'll wish to say, this is a good time. We have about another minute, and I will go then. Oh, yes, I can actually, wait, we can make it. Holy shit, was that Wyfat? Wyfat, were you mogging on me the entire time? It was Wyfat mogging. Oh. That's kind of insane. I feel foolish. I feel extremely foolish. Wow. You have outmatched me in every sense. Rangers sure are strong, says Wyfat. Yeah, that's true. That was a very evil build you did there, Wyfat. I will find a way to counter you. Knowing that Valeria may be a recurring character, that I have good reason to prepare now. Damn. That was very ominous, Wyfat. Very ominous. On that wonderful note, my friends, I'm going to go. I think we actually made some decent progress. Didn't expect to end up here by the end of today. So, that out of the way, we may have overturned this one. We'll see. I fear Valeria deeply now. Alright. It's been wonderful, my friends. I'm going to let you go now. Goodbye, comrades. I'll see you all next week. Cheers, friends.